Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Komorebi. Yes, I had to start a new game so I could remember how to pronounce that correctly. On the last Let's Play, we did some pre-gaming. And I think it was just pre-gaming, where I think it was that he has the ability to see the future. Isaac, Dante, Gamer. One of these guys is a 0. Maybe he might be the counselor. And then we did a heart-to-heart with him where he's like, okay, so I did a little bit of day drinking to get some courage. I kind of felt like there might have been something between us, so... Are you interested in starting a relationship? In which case we're like, yeah. Also, apparently you can date everybody in the game, so... And this is the demo. Oh right, I completely forgot about that. If you want to play this game, it's on their itch.io, where it's the demo of the first chapter. Actually, it's been out for a while, but only on Steam recently did that. Well, recently came to Steam, I think. They don't quote me on that. Anyways, time to see what...
Experience heart-to-heart fragment. Dante 1.
Dante 1. Interesting. There hasn't been one for that, but that's alright. I entered Dante's room, bringing him back his lost wallet. He was too busy to pick it up at the coffee shop, and I was out running errands. How can he be doing all these things when there are only so many times you can leave the house? I do find it weird that, in this game, they have to watch television or else they lose points or a certain program. They can only enter and exit the house so many times a day, but for some reason... I mean, maybe the house doesn't track their day drinking, you know? You'd think that would be a negative. Anyways, Isaac did warn me about him, though. He's always having his head in the clouds.
Hey, Delta. Thanks for following through. There's no way I had time to do that myself. According to my agent, I have 12 months left to finish this book.
Heck.
But I signed the contract, so this is my own doing.
I wonder how they even work. So they just give you money up front and then you have to give them a book within a certain period of time?
One crunch session after another. You get used to it, though. Thankfully, the press is really interested in my next project.
Nice. I knew he was a writer, but I didn't know he was this successful. Until this point, he never mentioned much about his career. It's probably now that we're alone. Everybody else in his life probably knows already.
Well, now that you're here, maybe you want to hang out for a bit?
Okay.
I could use a little break from that empty page. It's taunting me. It usually does, but today it's pretty bad. Probably the stress of working under a deadline. You know, a year is a long time, but it doesn't feel like it. If I aim for 1,000 words a day, I should be all right. But right now, I stand at 0.
Not 0. That's the worst number. Well, for some reason, I'm just brought back to a game, Trials in Tainted Space. It's really weird. The game's still in development, but I remember playing it, or I think the beginning of it, or at least it was announced like shortly after I graduated, maybe 2013, almost 9 years ago. Oh, maybe it's not that far behind.
I have the story mapped out, but that opening scene is the worst. Gotta grab the reader, but also keep the momentum going.
A moment later, he gets out of his chair and moves to his bed. Sitting at the edge, he points to the now empty chair.
Go ahead, take a seat. Don't usually let people in my bed right after meeting them.
Also, a pre-warm chair.
But I like your vibes, Delta. Tell me something about yourself, if you're down, that is.
Well, I'm flirtatious. He leans back and looks up at the ceiling. That's such a vague question. I don't know where to start. I hate those questions. I tell him that I want a new start. Things were getting stale.
Huh. Interesting. Things were getting stale here, too.
I always find it weird, like... I know a person who's moving because they're saying things are getting stale. I mean, I guess it's different for different people, that moving would probably mix things up a lot.
Guess this arrangement benefits all of us then. And it was nice of your boyfriend to rent you a room.
Oh, whoa. You're clearly teasing me with that implication. I don't bite.
You know, he doesn't let just anybody move in here. There's a reason it's been the two of us for years.
What about the, streamer?
I guess I'm just saying you mean something to him. Keep that in mind, alright? A friendly piece of advice. When you write romance, you start to pick up on these things. I guess it's not really any of my business, though. Just advice, like I said.
I didn't pick up on any of it until that heart-to-heart moment.
But none of us would be surprised if you two ended up together.
I nod and thank him for the advice.
Just don't mess with those mods he makes. I got off super easy when you arrived, trust me. It's so bad, I just tell myself to take his insults as compliments. The people we hate are usually the ones we love the most. He wouldn't crack down on us if he didn't want us to grow.
I mean, there are some people, at least that used to be in my life, that I hated and also had deep feelings for, but people that I would say are close to me, I wouldn't call hate. When it comes to family, it might be annoying, but I wouldn't say hate. He sure likes talking about Isaac, huh? I try to change the subject and shift it to more towards Dante. Curiosity takes over my mind, so I ask him about his next book.
I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. I'm under a strict NDA and a bunch of pesky red tape. In fact, I think I've already said way more than I should.
Okay. Fair. I ask him to tell me more about himself then.
I don't know about that one, Delta. I'm a writer, so I know a lame story when I see one. Basically, grew up in a library. All I did was read books day after day. Picked up the skills to write my own, and here we are. A few book deals later, and I live under crushing stress.
Living the dream.
Almost makes me wish that my initial success was a fluke. We all have foresight, except for where we need it the most. I think that's all you'll get out of me right now, though. Maybe we should grab a drink sometime, chat a bit more?
Yeah, let's get wasted.
I mean, if you're down for that. I'd suggest the club, but that night is going to be a drunken blur. If we're talking about next week, however, my schedule is wide open.
Oh, are you asking me out on a date? Sounds great. I enjoy getting to know you more. They said that you could date as many people as you want. I'm not like this in real life. Granted, I do make euphemisms like rune from... what's that one game called? God, there's multiple runes. From Shelter. Let's just do this. Like, mess with him.
No way! I've seen that story before. Taking your best friend's crush? Totally scummy. Unless you'd be open to a group arrangement. Kidding. Kinda. Not many stories go that route. Could be interesting, though.
Oh, you're gonna write about it? He sits upright and tilts his head to the side. I can tell that it's a sign. He wants me out of his chair. However, before I make it out of the room, he calls my name.
Hey, Delta?
He?
I gotta say, you remind me of somebody. This character from my first book. They're an outsider, like you.
Thanks? I tilt my head, confused about why he'd bring this up.
Well, let's just say I have a deep connection with them. When you told me about your past, they immediately popped into my head. It probably sounds weird to hear, but that made it easier for me to talk.
He? It makes sense to me, even if I can't describe why.
This character traveled to a new city. They ended up falling in love with somebody they shouldn't.
I'm just wondering if they're referencing one of the previous two games.
You know, like those old tragedies, but with modern flair.
No. Question, is it a tragedy in the old terms, like not a tragedy, or is it a tragedy? Alright, maybe I'm thinking of comedy. Anyways, sounds pretty cool, actually. If there's characters like me, I wonder what happens to them. Die horribly. Ask Dante to tell me some more, intrigued about ads relating to his fiction.
Oh, they die.
I thought.
Hopefully things work out better for you, though, yeah?
Yeah, well, thinking about the last two games that Clace made. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Oh. With a laugh, he turns his chair around and starts typing away. I guess that was my cue to leave. For real this time. What an odd note to end on. Instead of focusing on what he said, I focused on what he didn't say. Our talk inspired him, even if he didn't want to admit it. As I see myself out, that empty page is now almost anything but. Hopefully, his new story has a bit more happier. Hopefully that this new story has a bit of a happier ending. Sometimes I can't read. Okay, so I want to kind of finish things before I click on that thing. So we'd probably do that, but then let's do this first.
Experience supplemental fragment. Delta's arrival?
Yeah. Let's see what these are like.
Delta has officially arrived.
I'm officially here.
Sweet! And not a moment too soon. Everything going good so far?
I thought that someone else was here, but okay.
Yeah, definitely good. And listen up. All that stuff Isaac yapped about, it's totally true. Hey!
Them gay?
He means that in a good way, Delta. Don't worry, it's not like you're a stranger. That gives you an instant edge in my books. Yeah, reputation was definitely preceded. We heard all kinds of things. Some of them were even good.
Oh, nice. I like good.
Either way, it's nice to see somebody live up to the hype. Thanks for coming. And allow me to say, welcome aboard.
Dante.
Yeah, I'll echo that one. Welcome aboard. Remember, now that you're in the group chat, it's official.
Nice.
Whoever you were before, it just doesn't matter anymore. You're better now.
He.
Guys, remember when I told you to give Delta a normal greeting?
And this isn't normal?
Nope.
Typical. Well, now that the red carpet is rolled out, you still on for this weekend, Taylor?
Yeah, excited to see what all the fuss is about. You're being way too secretive. No way we're just going to the club.
Don't worry, it'll all make sense. I know discretion isn't exactly your strong suit.
Not just going to any club. We're going to a skin con. Trying to do a fur con, but a skin con. Good times at that.
And subtlety isn't yours, but I'll yield.
Even without alcohol. Dance my feet off.
I already told my viewers I wasn't streaming anyway. Not even in IRL. Whatever you've got planned, I'll take it to the grave.
Not even an IRL? Yeah, I know.
Good.
He. That smile.
I have a theory.
Ye?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think Isaac finally cracked. Needs help hiding a body.
Well, I know just the idea.
Not true.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And what proof do you have?
You're still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna put a stop to that one real quick. I don't want this group chat putting me up on a witness stand one day.
Yeah, we should probably not have this on the group chat, just saying.
No scandals, got it?
No comment.
Right. No scandals.
Ugh, you're so boring.
Here's something that might change your mind then. There's a chance we could end up on the news.
Pressure!
Yeah, especially for him.
The news? And you thought we were being extra. Anything else you want to drop on us? Don't worry, I'll be nice.
Not sure. Most of this is up in the air.
Well, you promised to be fun, so I guess that's all I need. Even if it feels like you're making everything up as you go along.
You know me, I'd never do that. And trust me, it'll be amazing. Just don't drink too much. We don't want a repeat of, the incident.
Not my proudest moment. Keep it down around Delta, alright?
Story time?
Then I guess you should be on your best behavior.
A best.
Blackmail? What did I just say about scandals?
Hey, it's only a scandal if he turns it into one.
That's not how that works. And look, Delta hasn't even said anything. I knew we'd scare them away in a matter of seconds.
Send a popcorn emoji to try and break the ice. Yeah, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm not sure about royalty, but thanks for the warm welcome.
You will be royalty. At least for a little while. When things get boring, just introduce a new character, right? And nothing is more boring than routine, so you're kind of a big deal.
I don't know, like Game of Thrones introduced new characters all the time and then quickly them off quite a bit. Apparently there's a new show coming out. So Jim, I think.
And there goes Dante, treating everything like a work of fiction. This is real life, dude. It doesn't always work out like you expect.
But when it does, it's always worth the wait. Besides, it's not like a little silver lining ever hurt anybody.
Except for the people it hurt, you mean?
Anyway, there's lots to do, so we should get back to it. The sooner we help Delta settle in, the sooner we can relax.
Ooh, crack open a cold one for me. I need to start streaming. Hopefully I can retain some of the followers I got from that charity gig.
Jeez, he's just like me when it comes to making videos. I got some free time, gotta make videos.
You're gonna be fine. It's not like you were doing bad to begin with, but yeah, time to put down our phones. Labor awaits.
Labor.
Let me know how it goes. I'll come and meet Delta soon enough.
So like, what were you doing with the room
Sounds
prior?
great. See ya.
I think with that, we might want to call it. So anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching. Anyways, joke aside, we might just go through these journals right quick.
View which journal entry?
Oh, so 5. Huh. I'll try to speed read just in case. Tuesday, December 17th, 2041. Cubes. But there isn't that cool S yet, so that's making me unhappy. I met Taylor today. It was definitely an experience. He even tried flirting with me like 5 seconds after meeting me, but I sped flirt him. But I guess that's just how he is. Can't hate a guy for being himself. Harmless fun. It was also my first time going to the Triple R. Ooh. That's the coffee shop our gang frequents. Yeah, I miss being in a gang. You know, this type of gang. It also doubles as a nice place to get a meal. Their hangover breakfast has been immensely recommended any time the name of the shop is brought up. The Triple R. Rest, relaxation, and whatever the third one is. Let's see. Maybe reading, writing, and arithmetic. You know, the 3 R's in school. I guess it's one of those mysteries we'll never solve. Or I guess I could ask one of the employees. But that requires socializing. Blah. Anyway, I didn't even get to learn much about Taylor. The topic of the day was our upcoming nightclub trip. Isaac seems to have planned a party surrounding my arrival. And not only that, but there's another new friend of his own coming to town. I think it might be Clace, actually. I did kind of look up. Actually, where did I find that out? Anyways, I guess I wasn't the only one. Not that it matters. I can't expect everyone else's lives to revolve around my arrival. But it wouldn't hurt if it did, at least for the first little bit. Everyone likes feeling like a star every once in a while. Dante left his wallet. I think he'll bring it back to him. He did mention wanting to bond when I got the chance. And his room is pretty close to mine. Ooh. I wonder if he even realized his mistake. I'll figure that out right now. Signed, Delta. Ooh.
View which journal entry?
Wednesday, December 18th, 2041. Okay, so I've been forgetting a few things. That discount Isaac applied to my identity wasn't really what I thought. He just shared his friends and family discount with me since he works for Argus. I feel a lot better about that now. I kinda thought we were cheating the system. I don't want to get in trouble so soon after moving. I really like it here. Oh, so friends and family. Well, yeah, we're friends. I mean, if we live together, we're friends. And, you know, maybe even family? I don't know. I also started to bond with Dante. Shiny lips. Dehydrated, apparently, I guess. He always seemed a bit distant, but I kind of felt a real connection the moments we were alone. You know, without the constant quips he likes to throw around. They were still there, don't get me wrong, but they didn't take the forefront like they normally do. I got to learn more about him and his work, and it was great. I'm sure Isaac will be happy that we're getting along too. Me, Isaac, and Taylor also ran into A0 on the street today. I knew that they were here to protest illegally, yet also peacefully, but I didn't pay them any mind. All that changed today. That all changed today. These people are no longer a concept in my head. I've met them for real, and a lot of the advice people have been giving me just feels wrong now. Ignore them, don't get involved. But they're people, and they're suffering. How can we ignore that? Maybe that's why Argus never wanted them in the city, so he always saw them as an invisible threat. I guess it's a lot easier to fight an idea of a person than it is an actual person. I hope they get what they want. ... unhappy face. Also little things here. Argus symbols. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I am... Like, maybe it's gonna be one of these things that we're gonna see it surely soon, but it is kind of interesting. It's like, they illegally protest, and there isn't some kind of, I don't know, crackdown, as you might see from maybe what you see when police do stuff. Just saying. I could name a number of countries, especially the one I live in, United States. Anyways, time to tilt my head. Run out of space on the bottom, so I'm signing here and no one can stop me. Dash delta. Well, that's going to cost a point.
View which journal entry?
Yeah, it was like 4? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thursday, December 19th, 2041. Apparently I make a journal every day. Also, this guy makes a journal more in detail than I did. I had a quick journal when I was like working offshore to keep my sanity. Some of them were long, while others were just like, did nothing today, signed GamerWolf. Hashtag, do not steal. Hashtag, remember to destroy. Anyways, well, tomorrow is a very big day. I got all the stuff we need to pregame. Everything is set in stone. I've been told to take it easy and relax. I want to help with preparation, but I guess this party is for me. As they say, so I should just sit back. I guess I should accept the courtesy while I can. A lot of the offers I've been given lately were just because I'm new here. Offers? I know that once I settle in, I will be expected to pull my weight a little bit more, or maybe a lot more. Who knows? But I have a feeling that this expectation will become a reality once the dust from our nightclub outing settles. So I guess I'll enjoy the last little bit of laziness while I can. The visits with my counselor are going well too. Honestly, everything is going well for me lately. So much so that I feel like there's going to be a, who knows. I was gonna make a reference to Winds of Change, something I haven't posted yet, but let's just say things turn for the worse at some point when everything seems to be going well. You know, the general sense of how stories go. You know, things going well, then they go bad, then they get better, you know? Anyways, it's so much better than where I came from. I finally feel like I can breathe, and to live for myself, I think I'm through living for other people. I was so used to helping others that I forgot what it felt like to help myself. A little self-care can go extremely long way. My counselor did mention the zeros though. I kind of have a personal policy where I refuse to lie to my counselor, but I don't know what to do. He technically works for Argus, so I'm not sure how he'd react if he knew that I not only socialize with the Zero, but also gave them some of my food as well. I mean, it seems inherently harmless, but I'm pretty sure it's still against the law. I know counselors say you can tell them anything, and it's between you and them, but is that true? Anyway, Isaac wanted to talk to me about something today, since it's our last free day before we get too drunk to function. Engaging side content. Signed, Delta. I think we might want to cut it here, because again, who knows how long this is. I didn't actually time how long this is. The amount of time these things could take can vary bit by bit. So this Let's Play will be this, and journals, and that. So anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, like, comment, something you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the reasons happy growing. Please remember spaying your animals help control the pet population. Also, GamerWolf might not want to flirt with everybody. I don't know, I feel like he's neat. I kind of like him more, though. He seems pretty I mean, everybody seems pretty chill. But if I had to rate anybody on the list, it'd probably be him at the top. So let's see. Here, guys, okay, he has to be Clace, I think. Granted, I don't know where I got that information from. Just somewhere. There's like another person we haven't met yet. And then there's this person, which I can't remember if that would be the Counselor or the Zero. But it could be the Zero, it's probably the Zero. Anyways, until next time on Let's Play me, GamerWolfSix of Komorebi. So thanks and see ya.